Everybody jumping in line on this great breakaway.
NDC is coming to talk about Pirates Week as well. I wonder what up their sleeve now.
My netball team that went St. Martin coming on
5-0
because they mash up the place.
The word of the week is empower. EMPOWER. It is a verb that means giving someone the authority or power to do something.
Join us this Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Radio K-Man 89.9 FM for the season finale and for Youth Flex, a program for all people by young people. Youth Flex, more in talk.
Here, we don't care about age, we don't care about status. We care about creativity, about bravery, for pushing boundaries. We don't sell a billion jerseys every year, but we do believe in our own DNA. We play with the stars of tomorrow, for the ones we miss every day, creating history with the future. We are back.
Why is it so dead in here?
Jamo never made it today, Anna.
So what are we gonna do? Wait a second, I know what to do.
If Jide wasn't here, I don't know what we would do.
Izzy, are you kidding me?
Wait, I hope you them bad tune.
Welcome to our season of gratitude.
I extend a warm gratitude to all the listeners that have been tuning in with us all these years. Jamo ready to retire, man? We got this down pat.
Gratitude.
We just wanna give gratitude. Yeah.
Here's our host, Tarek Francis.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Youth Flex Radio Show, the show for all people, by young people. I'm your host, Tarek, and welcome to our Youth Flex season of gratitude.
Today we will be having a chat with Miss Melanie from Pirates Week office as she explains our upcoming Pirates Week festivities. We will also have another visit from our friends at the National Drug Council. Later in the show, we will have an appearance from our junior and champions, none other than the Cayman Islands netball team. As we wrap up our season of gratitude, Youth Flex has partnered with Clifton Hunter High, John Gray High School, and the Public Library to bring you the word of the week, which is empower, EMPOWER. It is a verb that means to give someone the authority or power to do something.
So let's get started. As always, you're welcome to join in live on our conversation by calling us at 1-800-534-8255, toll-free courtesy of Flow, or you can join us on YouTube Live. But before we chat with our guests, let's take our first music break.
Here's our first music break. Here is
Champion by Marshall Montano and Beanie.
Lord, oh Lord, yeah. We having a grand time from the hype of the sports and the sunshine. And I just know it's from long time. We having a grand time. We having a grand time. Oh Lord, champion is our name. When we play, we go night and day. Keep going all the way in every game that we play. We never afraid, no matter what they say. Champion is our name. They call me champion since I born. I've been number one, undisputed, second to none, undefeated, never outdone. Done, we never been outdone. Done, we come second to none, and we always number one. Everybody start line up for me there. All flags start heights up for me there. Make the Olympic torch shine for me there. The Olympic change shine for me there. Let's turn up the vibes more for me there. Two eyes make we are so for me there. Let dreams and aspiration come true. And step through victory door for me there. We are champion all day, all night. Olympian shine like a starlight. Victory is very sure, so we alright. Win the goal and celebrate all night. Show the athletes support with the care light. Turn them on, your traffic day all night. A celebration time, so we not fight, not fight. Oh Lord, Lord. Champion is our name. When we play, we go night and day. Keep going all the way in every game that we play. We never afraid, no matter what they say. Champion is our name.
They call me champion. Since I born, I've been number one. Undisputed, second to none. Undefeated, never outdone. We never been outdone. Become second to none. And we always number one.
When the Olympic torchlight see me there, gold, Thompson and Blake, run see me there. Gold, silver and bronze, you give me there. Give me a shot put down, me fling you away. Atkins and Bubble, swim see me there. This Olympic will come out of a swing you away. The Caribbean bigger than we did it there. Let's all get along like what Ziggy said.
We waving the torch away and putting it on display. Representing our country. Keep that fire burning up now. We waving the torch away and putting it on display. Representing our country. Keep that fire burning up now.
Stang di bi deng badang badang bro. Ba 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 deng badang badang bro. Dang ba ba deng badang badang. Stang di bi deng badang badang bro. Ba ba deng badang badang bro. Dang ba ba
Champion is our name. When we play, we go night and day. Keep going all the way in every game that we play. We never afraid, no matter what they say. Champion is our name. They call me champion. Since I born, I've been number one. Undisputed, second to none. Undefeated, never outdone. We never been outdone. Become second to none. And we always number one.
We are champion. We are number one. Marshall and Beanie Man, Trinidad alongside Jamaica. Baga, Sage, Daga, Ziggy, Saga, Ding, Baba, Daba, Dang. Oh, turn it up more. Ding, Baba, Daba, Dang. Song. This is another number one song. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
A caring and community spirit, cherished family and cultural values. These are some of the things that still embodies the Caymanian way of life in the Eastern Districts today. Savannah Pharmacy, your neighborhood pharmacy, located in Countryside Shopping Village, is delighted to offer products and services of real value. Whether it's catering to your family's medical needs or carrying apparel, gifts, and beauty products, Savannah Pharmacy provides you with more than just prescriptions. Remember, they're always just around the corner with everything your family needs and convenient opening hours, including Sundays and holidays. Savannah Pharmacy. For more information, call 946-3336.
Pirates Week is sending out an SOS to all soca junkies. Sounds of Soca is bringing the biggest, baddest soca artists to Harbor Drive. Friday, November 8th, dance to the sounds of Irfan Alves, Alison Hines, and the Queen of Bacchanal, Destra. All backed by the Bacchanal Band. $30 pre-sold, $40 at the gate. Gates open at 7 p.m. But that's not all. It's a vibe with Nessa Preppy on Saturday, November 9th. Free. SOS also features some of Cayman's top DJs and entertainers. Sounds of Soca. A weekend of street dances. Friday, November 8th and Saturday, November 9th. Get your tickets now at Winner Circle, Blackbeard's Liquor, and eventpro.ky. Sounds of Soca is sponsored by Ministry of Tourism, Department of Tourism, Ministry of Culture, AI Rentals, Ace Hardware, Bacardi, Cayman Airways, and Sharkies.
Did you know the cruise berthing facility will not cause flooding in Georgetown? In fact, wave walls will be built in addition to the piers, and marine engineers say that this could reduce the force of incoming waves. Learn more and spread the word.
Looking forward, looking bright. Support our port, support our tourism.
For the health of it, Radio Cayman's premier health show is brought to you by Healthcare Pharmacy, the Cayman Islands Civil Service Association, Holy Cross Hospital,
Cayman Fertility Center,
and EatingClean.com.
This is For the Health of It with Tara Bush.
This is YouthFlex, more than talk.
Welcome back to the YouthFlex Radio Show. So we are now joined our first set of guests, Miss Melanie from Pirates Week office. Miss Melanie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Melanie Matfield, and I am the Executive Director for the Pirates Week Festival. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit more about what you do.
So as the Executive Director, I am basically what many like to refer to as the Chief Pirate. And I plan all of the, my team and I plan all of the festivities for the Grand Cayman segment of the festival. The Sister Islands, we assist with the planning of those events as well. And we also assist the districts with the marketing and promotions for their individual district days.
What can we expect this year at Pirates Week?
Okay, so the Pirates Week list of events is quite lengthy. There's over 40 events planned for the festival. And this year we have, our traditional staple events such as the fireworks, the float parade. We have the welcome reception at the airport. So as you step off the plane, your experience starts for Pirates Week. You're welcomed by pirates, of course. A welcome beverage, and you get a schedule of events that's happening throughout the festival season. The fireworks are Friday, probably the biggest show on the island for the year would happen at Pirates Week, and I'm happy to boast about that. We have the landing, the float parade on the Saturday. We have the pooch parade as well, which is a parade just for dogs. We also have a night parade, illumination night parade on the Monday. There's so many festivities going on. I know our time is limited, but to get more information on the festival and what it has to offer, you would visit the piratesweekfestival.com, or you can visit our Facebook page at Cayman Islands Pirates Week Festival. One of the main events that I'm really looking forward to, which we've been having for several years now, it would be the Teen Up. And I know we also have Youth to Youth here that can probably speak more to that. But yeah, lots going on for the festival.
Wow, sounds like a mouthful.
Yes, it's a lot.
So what would you say differentiates this year from last year?
This year we have Swanky Kitchen Band is a big change for the festival this year. And by that I mean we've had them during the festival before, but they are what I would consider the highlight of entertainment throughout the districts. They're going to be at every district day. And they're also going to be at the Culture Shop on the public holiday Monday. So we're going to get our bellies full of swanky.
And jam into that music too?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So other than Swanky Kitchen Band, do you know of any special guests you want to tell us about?
So we have our Captain Jack Sparrow, who will be making his 10th appearance. Many believe he's the actual Johnny Depp. He's not, but I do not correct them when they say, "Is that him?" I'm like, sure. But Johnny Depp will be here. Also Davy Jones, he's one of our character pirates as well, and he makes quite an entrance. When you see him, you'll know exactly who he is. So we also have our what I like to refer to as our singing pirate, Ramon. He's quite the entertainer. He's actually a professional singer by career. And he's very good with kids' parties and, getting the children engaged and having a good time with them. But he's also a pirate. So those are our special guests. We also have musical guests as well for our SOS event. We have Destra Garcia and band. We have Allison Hines. We have Nessa Preppy. We also have Irfan Alf. We have, and of course our local entertainers. We have Stuart Wilson, we have Erica Asai, we have Deja Blue, we have Mr. Notch, the Dude Feeve. So tons of DJs and other local artists.
I can see Angel face over there. So how can we join in on the action?
So there's many opportunities for young people to be involved in the festival. You have your own districts that would really appreciate your help. The districts are always looking for volunteers. The festival itself are also looking for volunteers. And to sign up as a volunteer, again, that information is on our website.
Okay.
On our homepage, it says Become a Volunteer. Click on that button and you can register automatically. Choose the types of events that you know where your strengths lie, and we will send you an email letting you know here's what's available, times and dates and venues of where we would need you
And can you
to
give
be
them
involved.
the name of the homepage?
It's piratesweekfestival.com.
Okay.
We also have in terms of how you guys can get involved, we have the teen up. I'm not sure how old you guys are, but it's ages 12 to 16 would be the age group that Teen Up caters to. We also have the Children's Fun Day. Again, that's an event that we need volunteers, desperately need volunteers. So and float parade marshals as well. You can become a marshal and help keep the crowd in check.
Awesome.
Great.
So I know that last year you did the release of the turtles. So is there any other charitable events or those kind of things coming up?
So we just finished our biggest fundraiser for the year, and that's our Pirates Week Charity Golf Classic. And the beneficiary for that event was Meals on Wheels. We just did that last Friday, actually. We work with a number of other nonprofits where they have what we consider a Pepsi cart. They only pay $50 for it, but they're allowed to sell drinks, sodas and water, and maybe some chips, I believe, but specifically Pepsi products to the during the landing, which is a great opportunity for them to make some money. We also work with, other charities that we've worked with in the past. Humane Society, the Pooch Parade, that is all of the funds raised from that event also goes to the Humane Society. We also work with 345 Athletics Club with the 5K and the 10K.
You're right, yeah.
Yes, and the funds from those events also go towards that athletic club. So we do work with a few nonprofits.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to share with the public?
Just come out and support our Pirates Week is our national festival. Come out and support it, enjoy yourself. There's activities for everyone of every age, of every demographic. There's something for everybody to do, literally. And any questions that you have, all of the information for the festival, again, is provided on our website. I can't stress that enough. For those Instagram lovers, we're also on Instagram at Pirates Week Cayman and on Facebook at Cayman Islands Pirates Week Festival. You can also visit us. Our office is 10 Shedden Road, and I like to say it's the staircase that leads to nowhere next to KFC, but it leads to us actually. So, and you can call us 949-5078.
Okay. So can you tell us a little bit more about the plastic campaign?
So Pirates Against Plastic is an initiative we started last year with basically trying to reduce our carbon footprint where the festival is concerned and encourage other major events on the island to follow suit. As we are all aware, we have some idea of what the damages of plastic does to our environment. So Pirates Week is just trying to do their part by not allowing food vendors to have plastic or styrofoam in our food courts. So we provide biodegradable products, containers and utensils. We also have Pepsi on board, who provides recycling bins for the use of any plastic bottles that might be used, because we can't eradicate or eliminate it completely, but we're reducing it.
That's good.
And we also have a beach cleanup that our pirates get involved in, and that's being held on this Sunday the 10th at Safe Haven Beach. So that's another event actually that you all can get involved with as well, and keeping our beautiful islands clean.
Yep.
So as we're in our season of gratitude, what are you grateful for?
I am grateful for people that share our heritage and our culture. Pirates Week is something that's part of who we all are in the Cayman Islands. It's 42nd year, so it is by definition part of our culture. It's an opportunity for us to learn more about these islands, more about the traditions, the ways of our grandparents and great-grandparents. And I am grateful that we have a festival such as Pirates Week to allow for that knowledge sharing and giving people a creative outlet to express themselves, because we do have a lot of people that are involved in the arts and the crafts that get to showcase their talents. And Pirates Week allows them to do that.
Okay. Is there any final comments or shout-outs?
Shout out to Radio Cayman and YouthFlex, the Ministry of Tourism, the Department of Tourism, the Ministry of Sports, the Ministry of Culture, ACE, Parkers, AI Rentals, the Tourism Attraction Board, Cayman Airways. These are all major supporters of the festival. And yeah, just shout out to you guys for being here and hosting the show. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. So
Thank you very much.
keep up the good work.
And we'd like to thank you for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.
So now we will take a
next
short
music break. Go ahead.
Now we will take a short music break. Here is Champion by Buju Banton.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Youth Flex Radio Show. So we're now joining members from Youth for Youth. So can you guys please introduce yourselves?
So I'm Nathan from Year 10, John Gray, and I'm a part of Youth to Youth.
And my name is Shanika Taylor. I currently work with the National Drug Council as a prevention educator trainee and a Youth to Youth leader.
So tell us a little bit about Youth to Youth.
Well, Youth to Youth is a teen-led program run by teens. So all the events, all the activities, all the discussions, all led by teens. And we go to different events, volunteer in the community, and we do fundraising and so forth.
Okay, so what can we expect at Teen Up?
So at Teen Up, as Melanie said in our last discussion, Teen Up, street dances for teens. It's a drug-free environment, drug and alcohol-free environment for teens. We want to make it a safe area for teens. So it's Saturday, November 9th, and it's at Goring Avenue, Georgetown, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and teens only 12 to 16 years old.
So do you guys need volunteer for the event?
Yeah, we have about 5 volunteers now, but it would be appreciative if we can have adult volunteers, both male and female, to volunteer for this event.
So who are some of the DJs for the party?
We have Sound Revolution. Yeah, Sound Revolution, who was there about 3 years now.
That's it. And can you please remind them of the time of the event?
7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
And remember, no alcohol, no drugs, and no smoking, no vaping, nothing like that.
And answer your phone when your parents call.
Of course. And their parents will have to pick them up too.
So is it a free event or you have to pay?
It is a free event.
Okay, sounds good. Angel?
I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm grown.
So is there anything else you would like to share with the public?
I would like to shout out National Drug Council, Pepsi, CUC, Pirates Week Festival, and Sound Revolution.
Okay.
And if you want to volunteer, you can contact us at info@ndc.ky or call 949-9000 to volunteer for the Pirates Week event.
So it's info
at ndc.ky.
And the number is
949-9000.
Okay, awesome. So we're in our season of gratitude. Tell us, what are you guys grateful for?
Well, I'm grateful for being a leader to lead teens away from dangerous stuff, and
I'm grateful for life, just being able to wake up and see the sun or see the rain or see even light.
Okay. Yes. Awesome. Do you have any final comments or shout outs? You can shout out your mom.
No, I'm good.
Alright.
So no final comments or shout out?
No, I just want to thank you guys for having us on the radio. Thank you, Youth Flex. I like what you guys are doing. And maybe we can partner up with Youth to Youth soon.
Of course.
Of course. Awesome. So we'll now go into our news by Gabby and Alejandro.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our Sometime After 4 news is brought to you by the Youth Flex Radio Show. I am Alejandro Boy. The Cayman Islands Youth Development Consortium is in partnership with the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, Agriculture, and Lands will be holding a youth worker training workshop and becoming great mentors. The Adult Asset Builders Workshop will be held this Saturday, November 2nd at the Bordentown Civic Center from 8:30 to 12 noon. For the introduction course from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. for the certification course. The cost of introduction course is $100 and the certificate course costs $150. It is recommended that youth workers complete both courses. The National Youth Culinary Program, sponsored by the Ministry of Education, the Department of Tourism, the Cayman First, Home Gas, and the Cayman National Bank continues with a district cook-off on November 16 at Clifton Hunter High School for youth from the Northside District. For more information, please contact Mr. Georgine Rankin at 917-6081. UFlex has partnered with the Clifton Hunter High, John Gray High School, and the Public Library to bring you the word of the week, which is empower. EMPOWER, which is a verb meaning to give someone, or the authority or power to do something. For UFlex, I'm Alejandro. Here's Chloe with some of achievement highlights from the Youth Achievement Highlight Files. Here's the week's notables.
from the Youth Achievement Highlights files. Big shout out to all members of the East End community that came out last week to support the culinary masterclass of the East End Social Harmony Inclusion Project. The Cayman style beef was a hit. This week's class will give a lesson on how to prepare turkey. Hope to see you all there. Major congrats to our Cayman Islands national netball team, junior and senior team, as they arrived back Cayman on Sunday from St. Martin, proud champions. To put items on the highlights, email the flex at james.miles@gov.ky or leave your comments on our Instagram or Facebook page. Search for UFlex Radio Show. That concludes our highlight this week. I'm Angel.
Okay, so we'll take our next music break.
Our next music break is Champion by DJ Bravo.
Welcome back to the Flex Radio Show. So we're now joined our champions. netball champions. Can you guys please introduce yourselves?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chloe McClement, and I am the vice captain for the under 16 team.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kalindra Adrika McGarvey Sterling, and I am the captain of the under 16 netball team.
Good morning. Good afternoon, sorry. I'm Catherine Gorkish, and I'm a member of the under 16 national team.
I am yours truly, Carla McGarvey Blair, and I'm the assistant coach for the under 16 netball team.
So tell us, how often do you guys practice?
How often do we practice? We started out training and it was only the Wednesdays. And then we had to introduce the Sundays. And then we realized that we really needed more time. So for Wednesdays, it was from 6 to 7, and then it changed to 5 to 8 to 7:30. And on Sundays, it's 6 a.m. to 8.
But I mean, all them times you guys been practicing has really paid off because you guys won. So
yes, it has.
Congrats.
So tell us about your trip to St. Martin.
Starting with...
It doesn't matter.
Okay. The trip to St. Martin was a great experience. I think it was a time for us to not just see ourselves as a team, but to also see ourselves as a family. Mm-hmm. It was a time where we were able to learn new skills that we wouldn't have learned in Cayman in training. We were able to watch the other teams play. We were able to spend a day of freedom where we did nothing as it related to netball. We were able to have fun and practice, but we were also able to watch our own senior team play, learn things from them as well, and watch the other teams that were there.
So, Chloe, how was it like for you?
Well, I think the trip was an amazing experience. We left from the 17th and came back on the 20th, and we played 3 matches. And throughout the trip, it was a great learning experience in all, because I was able to learn more stuff about my roommates and the coach that was in our room with me. Shout out to Miss Carla, my roommate. And then we also got to watch the seniors play, and we got to spend time with the seniors too. And I think it really helped us to develop as a team.
Okay, how about you?
Yeah, the team, it bonded so much, and it was just, like they said, an amazing experience. Everyone just came together. We learned much more about netball, being away, how other people play, and just how St. Martin plays, and it was just an amazing experience.
So what inspired you guys to start playing netball?
I was just going to ask.
Well, I started in year 5. It was just a sport that we learned how to play in PE, but from there I got on the Cayman Preps team, and I've been on it every year since. And it's an experience, like the game, it's an inspiring place to play, and you just feel at home when you play.
For me, my inspiration came from my mother. She was a person that loved the sport of netball, and I had to tag along because she couldn't find anywhere else to leave me. So I was able to watch all of her netball games. I had to sit in the stands, and at the age of 7, I just started to play the sport. I was able to join 3 different netball teams at my school at the same time, 2 of them being in high school. I was the first primary school child to be a part of high school teams, and I was really grateful for that because I realized that netball was something that I was truly passionate about.
Well, I first started in year 5 when my teacher told me about it because I was a very active student in PE. And it's just an intriguing sport because each time you go to practice, you learn something new. There's never one that you go to practice and we'll probably do the same thing every single time. And there's lots of tricks that you can use, and it really makes you keep on thinking. As the coaches once said, netball is 70% brain and 30% physical.
yes. Definitely.
So how do you guys feel to be crowned champions?
Well, I can speak for myself. I feel amazing. Like, when we realized that we won, it was a aha moment because we were like, did we win? And then the seniors ran and they were like, champions. And then we got the medals, and it really didn't sink in until after a while, because after all this time of hard work and dedicating ourselves to the team, to see that it actually paid off, and we could come home with a championship and say, oh yes, the Cayman Islands netball team under 16s went off and we won a championship.
Yes. The fact that this was a historical moment in itself, the first time that the Cayman Islands senior team and the junior team was going to the same place, we knew that we had high expectations. The fact that the seniors won before us, we knew we had high expectations as well. And so we knew that we were representing Cayman, we had to represent Cayman well. And even though we probably didn't win, even though we may have not won when we were there, then we said to ourselves, we just have to try to do our best. Right. So when we did win the championships, as Chloe said, over a year of training, knowing that the commitment had to be there, and you were saying, oh, I can't wait for the end of it, but I can't really wait for the end of it because this was a wonderful experience to do something that I'm so passionate about with others that are also passionate about it, to represent my home country.
I want to piggyback on a question you asked earlier as it relates to their time going to St. Martin. And I noticed that most of them, they were just bonding and family and friends. For us as a part of the managerial staff, it was like the mother hen trying to get all the chickens together. And sometimes, even though we're splitting rooms, we have to be shouting, are you there? Are you there? Number off, check off. So it was really this fun moment having it. At the same time, our Coach Nicole was really serious about the game, was really serious about the trip. And she really wanted the team to get the message. Yes, you're going, it's a fun, it's traveling, but the business is really the game. Yeah. And so we had them all in check each and every time for them to keep focused, for them to remember that. As you mentioned, Kalindra Rodriguez, about family. They were really a family. They dressed the same way all the time. They tried to ensure they're in the same. What you wearing? What we wearing? Okay, and everybody. So they see themselves as sisterly moment. And for me, it was really, really good. And I think that's one thing as a part of the coaching staff, we really want to push for them to work, to grow, and continue as a team family.
I mean, as we had NDC on a little bit ago, and they talked about, their youth program and keeping kids out of trouble, and now all of you guys hearing that you got to go away and you bonded as sisters, and I mean you spent years training not just with the team on the national team but before that, and all the work that you guys had to do to get onto the national team and to stay on it. I mean, there are people, there's a waiting list behind there of like kids that are dying to be where you are, and to know that you guys are putting in that day-to-day work and making sure that you were trying to stay on top and coming back with a championship and a win. I mean, you guys should be really, really, really proud of yourselves.
It's so ironic you made mention of that because they started out with 30-35.
Yes.
But we ended up with 12. And we finished with
13 actually.
13, 14, wow. Right
14,
there.
14.
Starting with 30-35. So the fact that you made mention of staying, so they stick it to it. They had that, and we truly want to say thanks to the girls.
Maybe it was just a commitment to the running, the 5 minutes each training.
Yes.
So what position did you guys play? Anybody played GS, goal shoot?
You like that position or what?
Yeah, my sister.
No. I know you're familiar with that position.
Yes. So for us, we all play for schools and stuff. So our positions that we play at school are actually sometimes different from the positions that we play on the national team. At school, it's the position that I love or the position that I just have the most fun in. But at national, you're looking at not what benefits yourself, but what will benefit the team. So I won't push to be the GA because I know that, I'm not a consistent shooter, although I like to shoot. I'll put myself to be the center because I'm best at it and it will benefit the team the most. Absolutely. So I played center and I played wing attack.
How about you, Chloe?
I played wing defense.
And you?
In school, I play goal defense, but on the national team, I'm an all-round player, so Miss Nicola can put us in any position that is needed to fill the team.
I really wanted to clarify that because in truth and in fact, they have to learn the 7 positions.
Yes.
Because things can happen. And we're going so far with only 12 or 13 players. Anything can happen, any card can draw. So at the same time, we want to ensure that they are equipped to play in any role. And that's what they did. They step up their game to that.
Absolutely. So do you guys have any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Sponsors, we are so grateful for. There were so many, and I have to push on those that bought our cakes. Yes. So First of all, I would just like to thank Foster's for allowing us to have our bake sales there. You know, every week, every other week, we were there selling our cakes, and thanks to those that bought it.
Specifically Countryside Foster. We
Yes.
have Airport Park Foster as well. But
yes.
Countryside really gave us a lot more dates, so we were able to plug in the time there.
And the donations, because there were some people that said, okay, I don't buy a cake, but I realize that, you know, you guys are representing the country. This is something you love, and I will donate. So thanks to them as well.
So as you guys know, we're in our season of gratitude. Tell us, what are you guys grateful for?
I think we do have a few more sponsors that we really want to give. So, girls, quickly.
Chloe?
Sponsors.
We'd like to thank Rubus for donating our training shirts and for our water bottles, the Deputy Government Office for donating t-shirts, and MLA for Georgetown West, Mr. David White, for donating the youth official Cayman coat of arms, which really helped to stand us out in St. Martin to represent Cayman.
And that's so true. I want to also say thanks to him for having his appearance even on our return at the airport.
Yes, they waited 2
along
hours.
with the president of the Athletic Association, Mr. Lance Barnes.
Cayman First, Mr. Phillips, the managing director, and Mr. Peter Campbell in Burger King West Bay, who allowed us to use the car, who gave us permission to do our car wash.
Yes.
We would also like to thank our 2 netballers who who were not able to make it come on our trip with us, but they were still there supporting us. That would be Layla and Kaylee. And I know Kaylee, every time she asks, "What is the score like? Are you guys winning? What's going on? Thumbs up. Good luck. Hope you do well." You know, so we just want to thank them, and for all the other parents as well. All of our parents and our coaches and our assistant coaches and all of those that were supporting us, because they were right there ensuring that we were doing our best.
Yeah, these coaches, Miss Nicola Williams-Hunter, Deborah White, Renata Dowell, Andrea Singh, Carla McGarvey-Blair, and at Miss Adina, their parents and coaches, we could not do this without them. The parents gave us so much support, so much help. The coaches, they drived us to go, and we thank them so much for everything they've done.
Let us not try to leave out Mr. Seymour.
Yes, because, okay, so our training was set up in such a way that the first half of all of our training was just for endurance and physical agility. So there was many times people were like, oh, so we're not going to actually get to play netball? But it was, no, we were just there for the endurance. And so Mr. Gilly Seymour was one of those that had beach trainings with us, running on the sand, doing fitness, really ensuring that we were able to push our endurance. So that was really helpful as well.
Okay, do you guys have any final comments or shout-outs?
Well, I would personally like to shout out Miss Nicola, the coach, for always
Of
being
course.
there.
Yes.
Every single training screaming. It helped. Thank you.
It did. I would like to thank all of the under 16 national netballers. By name, Anika Moore, Charlotte Dowell, we call her Charlie, Kyla Anderson, Mika Leon, Leah White, Atira White, Liana Allen, Shanti Singh, Cordian Thomas, Chloe McLemont, Cordian McLemont, Catherine Korkich, and myself, Kalinda Rodrigo.
Okay, we'd like to thank you guys for coming on today, and we'd like to say a huge congratulations again.
So we were going to take our final music break, which is We Ready, Champion Girl by Nalia Batman and Shinzio.
That is so fitting, and thank you so very much for having us here.
You're most welcome.
No problem.